Hello traders, my morning video. You can follow me at Gumby9662C. Like the video if you like it, and please, I appreciate all the comments you can give me at the bottom. I'm here to learn just like everybody else. Okay, something that really changing here on the profile here. For over a week now, we have been trying to push to higher levels, and today it looks like we're seeing the first day of a rejection of higher prices. This suggests to me we're going to see crude, especially with the inventory numbers coming out tomorrow and whole Trump effect. I am thinking crude's going to be coming back down to the bottom of the range probably this week. So we're going to be back down to the 51, 52 area here real soon. The OVX, the oil volatility index, I had mentioned in the weekend video that I expected the OVX to catch a bid here real soon. Well, we were up over 5% just a little while ago on the OVX, okay? And look how oversold this thing is. And it has, right here is completely oversold, 27.38 area. There is plenty of room for volatility to come back into the oil industry, crude prices. So far today, we're not getting much reaction in the XLE. That's the energy sector. Actually, it's slightly, it's right flat with the close right now. But this is a bearish chart since we're below the cloud, and I still think we're going to have a retest of this trend line. That's why I'm not adding any longs to the to my ExxonMobil or Chevron. I think the risk is still to the downside. This is one of the more bearish charts out there. Another real bearish scenario that's happening today, that's your retail sector. With the exception of Priceline that blew their numbers and guidance out of the water, Target really seriously disappointed last night, and we came up and closed right here threatening a trend change going into Target. Well, now we're threatening to come down and possibly a breakdown in the retail sector eventually here. But so keep this one in mind. This is below the cloud, and it is one of the more bearish sectors to be in. Today we're seeing a little bit of weakness in healthcare finally, and this was largely due to VRX. They had disappointing, Valiant Pharmaceutical, they had disappointing numbers out. So we have an inside day so far here. This could be a potential topping pattern. I do think we're probably going to get a little bit more push up and then come down. But after Trump tomorrow, who knows what's going to happen, or tonight. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of risk. I mean, this is really extended on this run. So look how far away from the signal line it is even. So this is not one that I would want to add here going into such a major event tonight. One of the news events that hit this morning that people weren't really talking about, now the gross domestic product, that did miss, and JP Morgan lowered expectations for our economy. So that's not good either. But the one thing that most people aren't even looking at, the raw material price index. Our materials and our XLB index has been going through the roof, okay? And when you start seeing misses, we had 6.5% last month, and now this month the read, or back in December, and now the read's 1.7%. So there's been a dramatic slowdown in price appreciation in raw materials. And I want you guys to realize what's going on here. You see this uptrend we've been in, massive accelerated uptrend. Well, if we're having a slowdown in price appreciation, that suggests to me that we've likely priced in most of any upside potential in materials. So this is one sector I am really looking to see some weakness in. And I know a lot of people want to get into U.S. Steel ahead of the whole Trump infrastructure thing and stuff. But that's just one sector that I'm going to stay away from now. I think it's just way too lofty to be buying in up at these prices. Another area of concern, and that's your technology area. We've had this accelerated uptrend, and don't get me wrong, it could go base sideways and everything. But we are at reference 161.8% fib levels on our weekly So this is typically a pullback area for your technology space. And so I am thinking our technology could actually start seeing some weakness here if the markets do decide to sell off some. Another area to really keep a close eye on at your transports, we have 1, 2, 3 area, 3 tops here on the transports. And if we have slowing price appreciation in the raw commodities, that suggests that we're getting near flooding the market on the materials, raw materials, so that we might actually start projecting lower prices or lower hauling rates for some of these railroads here in the not so distant future. So that's a warning. Hasn't broke yet, just something to keep an eye on. Still a very bullish chart. One thing I do want to finish off with here, your XHB, your Home Builders Index, they came out with the numbers, and across the board they were beating on the numbers on your home prices. So just keep this one in mind. If home prices are strong across the board, you're probably going to get further upside in your home builders, giving them better pricing power. So just some of the things I'm thinking about here. I do think tomorrow's Trump event, or tonight's Trump event, is going to be a sell the news event. So I am going to have some short positions going into tomorrow. So that's all I got to say, and good trading, everybody.